Hey Vani, we have the results of your video swallow study that you did earlier today, and they sent us the DVD with the results, so we're going to take a look at that now and see where you had difficulties, what foods and liquids gave you problems, and what you're okay with. This is your jaw. You can see that pretty clearly, and then this is your tongue. It's kind of a lightly shaded muscle, comes down all the way down here. It's pretty long.
Okay.
And this is your mouth, your hard palate here, the roof of your mouth. This is your throat, and this is your spine. Your throat goes in two directions, one down to your esophagus or your food tube, and then curves forward here, breaks off to your airway or your trachea.
Okay.
Okay, where you breathe. And this hooked shaped thing here is your epiglottis. And when you swallow, the food and liquid goes through your mouth here, over your tongue, and down your throat, and your epiglottis is supposed to tip over and close off your airway here to keep foods and liquids from dropping down.
This way.
Okay. Supposed to, the food and liquid's supposed to go down this way. Okay. And your epiglottis is going to tip over here to protect this opening here, your airway. Here's some thin liquid. It's like water mixed with barium. You're going to swallow this and you're going to see where it goes. Okay. You see here, it slipped down and then a little bit got caught under the epiglottis before it completely covered your airway.
I see.
That's a risk for the liquid to go down to your airway and cause aspiration pneumonia. That went down pretty well. I think that was a honey thick liquid.
Yeah.
It stayed pretty
thicker.
thick. Yeah, it was thicker. It stayed together pretty well and just went right down your food tube. You can see the last trail of it there, so that's good. Basically, Vani, what we saw was some penetration of thin liquids. It means they dip down to your airway, but it didn't go all the way past your vocal folds to your airway. But with that penetration, there's a risk of, over time, possible aspiration, which could make you sick. For a compensation for that, what we want to try is do the chin tuck, okay? So when you take a sip of liquid, hold it in your mouth, tuck your chin, and then swallow. Okay. So I want you to try that. Pretend like you're taking a sip, tuck your chin, and then swallow. Tuck deep, okay? Now swallow. And then when you're eating your regular foods, your consistencies, I'd like you to take small bites and sips and clear out the food that's in your mouth before you take another bite. Okay. Because you had that piecemeal deglutition where you chew the big bite, some of it would fall down and you'd swallow, and then you'd have to keep chewing and swallow to get the rest down.
Oh, I see.
So the smaller bites you take, the more control you have over when you're ready to swallow and where it goes.
Okay.
Okay? So again, small bites and small sips. And always eat sitting upright